Wow.
Welcome to the Oscars. Christian, what an opening. I love that. That was such a wonderful surprise. He's amazing.
Showing off some skills there, right?
You know, we don't have where's the red carpet? We don't have a red carpet.
I didn't expect Bob to talk, so I had to reverb on. Sorry. No red carpet.
Anyway, so thank you all for coming. We're going to do a little show tonight of songs that were, it's one thing to do songs that won the Oscars, but it's amazing because some years, Eddie and I were talking about this year, there were some years where all 5 songs that were nominated were like, all great. And sometimes the one that won was not the one that's been the most popular over the years. It's kind of fun.
Not lately.
Well, not lately. Right,
if you know any of the songs lately, you're like, that was in the movie?
They didn't even perform them.
Right. They didn't perform them this year for a reason, I think.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so we have a very eclectic mix tonight. Never mind. We have an eclectic mix for you tonight.
It is. But I will say, when I look at this list, Bob, like there's some really good songs on this list.
Yeah, I love this list.
When you look at the list and you think about the songs outside of the movies, they all hold up.
They really do, yeah. Well, let's get started, Michael, because you're going to do the opening song from a musical movie called High Society.
Written by Cole Porter.
Cole Porter.
One of his last compositions, and it was Grace Kelly's last movie.
Yep.
From 1955. Suntanned, wind-blown, honeymooners at last alone, feeling far above par. Oh, how lucky we are. While I give to you and you give to me true love, so on and on it will always be. True love, for you and I have a guardian angel on high with nothing to do but to give to you as you give to me. Love forever true. For you and I have a guardian angel on high with nothing to do but to give to you and you give to me. Love forever true. Love forever Thank you.
Really like starting out with a sweet, mushy love song.
It is, and it didn't win. Talking about songs that didn't win, it did not win the Oscar that year.
What won?
I knew you were going to ask me that. I got to look it up.
I have all that list right here. Anyway, we're going to get right to the next song. Aren't you all ready? You're supposed to be ready.
Oh, you know what won that year?
I was listening to Michael's. It was so pretty.
I'm in the wrong year. It was 1950.
56?
I thought it was 55, yeah. But keep going. I'll have it in a second.
Anyway.
I know this one.
Oh, The Man Who Knew Too Much. Que Sera Sera won that year.
Oh, Que Sera Sera. Oh, that, yeah. Yeah.
Doris Day.
Doris Day.
Doris Day.
Hey, Patty Leone.
Well, anyway, some years later, there were a whole series of movies. What would they call them? Disaster movies?
Yes.
The Towering Inferno.
Irwin Allen. Irwin Allen was the king of the disaster movies. And it would employ like lots of actors on their way out the door. like Ernest Borgnine and Shelley Winters, you know. But they were great. They were very successful movies. They were probably the biggest blockbusters of their time. Towering Inferno, The Poseidon Adventure. Oh, what was there was another one like an earthquake or something, right? Earthquake, yeah.
Earthquake.
Big movies. I was always scared of The Poseidon Adventure. I don't know why. That one freaked
It
me
was
out.
a scary movie.
That one freaked me out.
Yes.
Yeah, it was Shelley Winters. Yes, Shelley Winters scared me. But from that movie came this song, and it was made famous by Maureen McGovern. And sadly, she doesn't sing anymore. But when she was singing, she would close her shows often with this song, and it's such a great song.
Well, of course she had to. It was her hit.
Yeah,
It was
such a
she made the
great
song
song.
famous. So
Yeah.
anyway, so I'm so glad you're going to do this tonight, Patty. I've always
Yes.
wanted to do this song.
So I'm happy
Patty Leone.
to do it. There's got to be a morning after if we can hold on through the night. We have a chance to find the sunshine. Let's keep on looking for the light. Oh, can't you see the morning after? It's waiting right outside the storm. Why don't we cross the bridge together and find a place that's safe and warm? It's not too late. We should be giving. Only with love can we climb. It's not too late, not while we're living. Let's put our hands out in time. There's got to be a morning after. We're moving closer to the shore. I know we'll be there by tomorrow. And we'll escape the darkness. We won't be searching anymore. There's got to be a morning after. There's got to be a morning after. There's got to be a morning after.
Patty
I
Leone.
love that.
First time, but thank you.
With
Thank
the
you, thank you.
Oscar-winning
short.
song.
It's
short and
My kind
sweet.
of song. Just kidding.
It's all the good things
It's
in
such a
one
pretty
song.
song.
And you
Yes.
can picture Shelley Winters trying to swim.
That's the worst part of the whole movie.
Yeah.
That really like.
Oh, it's horrible. It's
It
frightening.
really like scared me for the rest of my life after seeing that.
You don't want to go on a boat.
You don't want to go to a boat.
No.
Yes.
But that was the Oscar-winning song from
Yes.
1972. So thank you, Patty Leone. She'll be back.
Bye.
This is our 276th show.
Ay, ay, ay.
276. Can you believe it? And thank you all for joining in week after week after week. And I see a lot of you out there tonight, including I see my sister out there, Eileen. Hi, Eileen. And another Eileen, Eileen Scheibner. We're thinking about you as you're in your recovery watching us tonight. And Dan Gramke. And I saw that Debbie Gwynn is out there. And Judy Jones and Dottie Rudnick. And a whole bunch of friends. Michael Anoloff and Bennett Lee.
Michelle Mercado,
Michelle Mercado.
Bill Souter,
Yes.
Sharon Freeman,
Yes,
Patricia from Atlantic City, Ed McLaughlin checking in.
from North Carolina.
North Carolina. Marjorie's always out there. Hi, Marjorie. I haven't seen you forever. Debbie Gwynn, Julie and Ken. Jim
Tina,
Nichols.
TJ, Lindsay, Tina.
And Jim Nichols and Kathleen Brzezinski. John Ward. John Ward said they didn't even nominate songs from Popeye the movie. I know. What a
Terrible.
lost opportunity. Wow. Yeah. Rich Lenkowski's out there. Hi, Rich. And Chris Dufour. I wonder what Chris is doing out there. Nice. And Rhoda Rogers. So nice group out there tonight, Bob.
Yeah, I like it. See, this is why we come here week after week, because we know you guys are waiting for us. So, And we'll be here next week too, 2 weeks in a row because I was away last week in California. So to make up for it, we're here tonight and again next week. Next week we're doing songs from Broadway. Anyway, so my dear friend and special guest tonight is with us in the house. Look at him, all ready for the Oscars. Eddie Bruce.
Eddie Bruce.
Edward.
I'm still looking for the red carpet, but apparently we don't rate the red
You know what
carpet.
happened to the red carpet?
I mean, I put a bow tie on for you, Robert.
Yeah.
You know, I realized, Eddie, what happened to the red carpet was somebody spilled a water during rehearsal on the carpet, and I had to take it out and throw it
Yes,
out.
I don't know who that was, but you should be.
Hi, Rebecca.
severely.
Anyway,
Anyway, how
you're
are you,
looking-
Robert? Nice to see you,
It's good to-
Michael.
No,
and
good to see you,
everybody.
too.
Nice to be
Good to see you,
back
too.
here with you. And
Good.
I love the songs we picked tonight, Bobby.
Especially because Eddie is a busy man. You know, he's every Friday night, right, at Luca?
Sometimes Saturday.
Saturdays.
This month I'm doing the last 2 Saturdays. So you check the website and you can see. But I'm at Ristorante Luca.
In Bordentown.
Bordentown, gorgeous supper club and restaurant. So the Dean Schneider Trio, that's always fun.
And you have a bunch of other things we'll talk about in a little bit that are coming up, but that's your regular gig. Like you roll out of your house, you're there
yeah,
like
a regular
right.
gig.
Yeah, very
I
cool.
love it. I love it. I love it. And the song we're going to do now is it won the Oscar.
It won
Yeah,
the
winner
Oscar.
here.
Yes, it was the
won
winner.
the Oscar in '69. The Thomas Crown Affair, and I'm doing a new show with the music of Michel Legrand and the Bergmans, and that, of course, this was Michel Legrand's first Oscar, and he wrote for the movies. You know, he never did Broadway or anything. He wrote for the movies, and he was nominated for the score too. I don't know how. Did you see the Thomas Crown Affair? Anybody?
Not well.
Is it a good movie?
It was and it was redone, obviously.
Because most of these
Yeah.
songs are better than the movies
Yeah.
that they're from.
Well, you know, in the year that it was nominated, it was so there was Michel Legrand and Alan and Marilyn Bergman.
Yeah.
Your song that you're doing now.
Right.
But they were nominated against the Sherman Brothers, against Quincy Jones,
Yeah.
against Julie Stein and Bob Merrill, against
course.
Jimmy Van Heusen and Sammy Kahn.
Because
They were all
always-
nominated the same year.
Right.
That's crazy.
It really is.
Yeah.
I mean, Sammy Kahn had 28 nominations in
Right.
his career. It's nuts. You know, we don't see that much anymore. But this song has always mystified me rhythmically, and the words and everything about it I always found to be in a little bit different. So we picked it, right?
I love it. Eddie Bruce.
Round like a circle in a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel, never ending or beginning on an ever spinning reel, like a snowball down a mountain or a carnival balloon, like a carousel that's turning, running rings around the moon, like a clock whose hands are sweeping past the minutes of its face, and the world is like an apple whirling silently in space, like the circles that you find in the windmills of your mind. Like a tunnel that you follow to a tunnel of its own, down a hollow to a cavern where the sun has never shone, like a door that keeps revolving in a half-forgotten dream, where the ripples from a pebble someone tosses in a stream, like a clock whose hands are sweeping past the minutes of its face, and the world is like an apple whirling silently in space, like the circles that you find in the windmills of your mind. Keys that jingle in your pocket, words that jangle in your head. Why did summer go so quickly? Was it something that you said? Lovers walk along the shore and leave their footprints in the sand. sound of distant drumming, just the fingers of your hand, pictures hanging in a hallway, and the fragment of a song, half-remembered names and faces, but to whom do they belong? When you knew that it was over, you were suddenly aware that the autumn leaves were turning to the color of her hair. Like a circle in a spiral, like a wheel within a wheel, never ending or beginning on an ever-spinning reel. As the images unwind, like the circles that you find in the windmills of your mind.
Eddie Bruce.
Too many words.
Oh,
Man. The Berkmans must have had a lot of coffee that morning whenever they wrote this thing.
There was a joke in Mama's Family about where she talks about what's getting lost up there in the windmills of your mind, and what was her name who said it?
Vicki Lawrence?
Vicki Lawrence,
Yeah.
and the way she said it. When I think of the song, I think of that.
Yeah, it's just one of their more unusual things, and rhythmically it's challenging.
Oh, it's a
too,
beautiful
because
song.
Nothing falls where you think it's going to fall, phrasing wise, but it's wonderful. Do you know who had the hit with this? 1969. You wouldn't even believe it. Noel Harrison,
No, would never guessed.
Rex Harrison's son,
Never guessed.
and kind of the actor.
oh
But
yeah.
He recorded it. It was really good. Anyway, cool.
He took the chance, right?
Yeah.
You'll be back, and we'll talk a little bit about some upcoming projects
I
when you
shall.
come back. All right,
Cool.
Eddie Bruce.
And anyway, our next singer is getting ready. What else I want to do? I wanted to say hi to some other people out there, like Happy and Sam Shipley. You guys are amazing. I always say hi to Ted and Kathy, but they're here tonight in the studio. And Sudi Garshente, Judy Polinoski, Jean Jekyll, and your whole Jekyll, wonderful Jekyll family, and Dan and Dee, and Jay and Peg, and Dr. George and Donna, and everybody
I
else.
saw
Thank you for
Rebecca
coming.
checking in from New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Nolan's in the house.
Oh, I have to see. Christian always puts things. Did I miss some explanation why restaurant? Oh, yes, Marjorie, because Restaurante Luca was scrolling because you can see Eddie Bruce there. He performs there every single week. So bookmark that. Go see him. He's there with Dean Schneider. It's a wonderful place to go for a very sort of upscale experience. It's lovely. Dan Gramke says, "I hope it's hard out here for a pimp." Yeah, we're not doing that song tonight. Debbie Quinn said, "I won an Oscar at Odette's. It's still on my shelf in the music room." Oh, that's fun.
I know.
So
Yeah.
yeah. Anywho,
Hi, Karen Clayton. I see you're out there too. Anyway, our next song, Louisa is here, Louisa Haggerty. And I love the song that we're going to be doing. I've never gotten a chance to do this on the show. I don't even get the chance to sing this to have anyone do it in a piano bar. It just never seems to come up that anybody ever wants to do it. Are you okay? Oh, yes. Okay, I was getting set. So I'm really glad that you're doing this tonight. We have some beautiful melodies tonight. Not just, beautiful lyrics and melodies together, and some songs that I think a lot of songs tonight that you'll know, and a lot of songs you probably haven't heard in a long time, and you'll be very happy to have. So anyway, please welcome Louisa Haggerty. You all
Hi,
set?
how are you?
Oh, I'm sorry, you're doing...
We're doing stuff.
Okay, got it. Hi, Dustin Tam and Jimmy Two Canes. There you go. How you doing now? Louisa.
Good.
That's me. How are you?
Good.
Oh, okay, never mind. Ready to start?
I'm running around like making sure everything's where it's supposed to be. So, hi, Louisa.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. So, what are you singing? You're singing a song from the theme from Mahogany, right?
Mahogany, yes.
Made Famous by Diana Ross.
Yes. Yes. And what's interesting for me about this song is that the lyrics were written by Jerry Goffin. And if you know Beautiful, you know the show Beautiful, you know Jerry Goffin plays a key role in that musical, and he was one of the Brill Building writers. So big deal, you know, big deal. And this did not win. This lost to the song from Nashville, the movie Nashville, "I'm Easy" by Keith Carradine. So, but this is a great song. I love this song. I'm so glad you're doing this, Louisa Haggerty.
Chasing the fantasies that filled our minds. You know how I love you, but spirit run free, laughing at the questions that you once asked of me. Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to? Do you know? Now looking back at all we planned, we let so many dreams just slip through our hands. Why must we wait so long before we see how sad the answers to those questions can be? Do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things that life is showing you? Where are you going to? Do you know? Do you get what you're hoping for? When you look behind you, there's no open door. What are you hoping for? Do you know?
Louisa Haggerty.
That's such a beautiful,
It's beautiful.
melody.
Isn't that
I
a
love
beautiful
that.
song?
It is,
I
and
love
it's
that
nice
song.
to have the piano at the ending, although it reminds me of sort of like A Color My World, where it's like this little bit of singing, and then it's just instrumental, and you just find yourself doing this.
Yep.
Yeah, it's so pretty to have that little take out there
It's
at the
nice.
end.
Thank you, Louisa. You'll be back.
Well, yes. And hi, hi Sharon Bloodgood. I see you're out there with us too. We miss you too.
We do
and
miss Sharon.
Christy Erickson and Sharon Sweeney. Anyway, we have another special guest on the show tonight, don't we?
We do.
We
do
had
indeed.
we had a song that I wanted to make sure was in the show tonight, and I thought, well, my friend Ted sings this with me every Friday night, just about. So he came, and he's the one that brings eggs. Yes, he brought eggs. They were here. Like
They're refrigerated now.
they're in the
I
refrigerator.
put them in the house. Yes, I put them in the house.
Anyway, please welcome back Ted Fernberger.
Hey, Ted.
Oh, yes, that's right. Ted, you always...
And not only does Fred like to be with Ginger Rogers, but we're going to do something else tonight.
Well, you know, I know that this song means a lot to you because this is basically your relationship, two drifters, right?
Not only that, but we loved having breakfast at Tiffany's.
There you go. So, Ted Fernberger.
And for 52 years, 7 months, 6 weeks, and how many hours?
49 million. Moon River, wider than a mile, I'm crossing you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We're after the same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend. And me. Two drifters off to see the world. There's such a lot of world to see. We are after the same rainbow's end, waiting round the bend, my huckleberry friend, Moon River. And me.
Ted Fernberger with an assist from Kathy. Thanks, Ted. Thank you so much.
Complete with dancing and everything.
And of
right,
course,
David Rickle? Isn't that adorable?
Moon River won. So you should know that won the Oscar that year.
That did win.
It did win. Some, Pocket Full of Miracles was up that year. Jimmy Van Heusen's song and Semi Khan. And Town Without Pity was up that year. Ned Washington's song that, but Moon River was the victor. So, we wouldn't be here without the support of so many people, right, Bob?
That's right. So thank you all for your continued support because our overhead has only gone up, not down.
Oh, I know, everything's more expensive.
And we are looking forward as we head into, pretty soon we'll be at our 5th year anniversary on the show. And anyway, thanks to your wonderful contributions on Venmo, PayPal, Zelle, cash, check, whatever. Every little bit helps and goes a long way and goes to our higher production. So we don't have dollar store sets anymore, and we've got
those posters from Christian cost a lot of money.
Yeah, Christian, you're killing it tonight. I love your little opening.
I've never seen Bob run that fast than in that poster you created. Do you have that poster? No, you don't have it. Oh, it's hysterical.
What, the one coming?
Oh, there was an Oscar poster or a movie poster.
There was. Oh yeah. Oh, the poster. Yes.
Go to Bob's email, you'll see it. Yeah.
Oh my God, it just cracks me up. It just cracks everything. I get such a kick out of it. I think Christian and I are having way too much fun. So if you ever need anybody good to design anything, he's the guy. We lend him out. Anyway, so now we're going to do a song from a Disney film. I believe this is Disney, isn't it, Michael?
Yes, it is.
And it was
This is not Disney.
Oh,
This
is
is
it?
this is not no. This is a 20th Century Fox. It looks like Disney
it does.
because Don, the animator, I can't remember his last name. Big animator who ran the Disney animation for like 30 years.
Really?
He left Disney and he went to work for 20th Century Fox. He only made a couple films, and then the Fox got rid of their animation division. But this was one of them, and so everybody thinks it's Disney because it looks
It
a
does,
lot
with the
like Disney.
princess
Don
and-
Bluth. Don Bluth. Thank you.
Okay.
So so this is great, and this was turned into a musical, a Broadway musical that we just had at the Playhouse this past year, and the music is by Flaherty and Ahrens, who wrote Ragtime. So
Wow.
and Lynn Ahrens
You
wrote
learn
Schoolhouse
something new.
Rock, and they have a big songwriting team. So Patty Leone.
I love this song. I love this show. You guys, the Playhouse, that was incredible.
It was wonderful.
All right, so now I got to play it in a new key. Let's see how this goes.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's really me.
It's good. Heart, don't fail me now. Courage, don't desert me. Don't turn back now that we're here. People always say life is full of choices. No one ever mentions fear or how the world can seem so vast. On a journey to the past. Somewhere down the road, I know something's waiting. Years of dreams just can't be wrong. Arms will open wide, I'll be safe and wanted. Finally home where I belong. Well, starting now, I'm learning fast on this journey to the past. Love, family. There was once a time I must have had them too. Home, love, family. I will never be complete until I find you. One step at a time, one hope, then another. Who knows where the road may go? Back to who I was, on to find my future things my heart still needs to know. Yes, let this be a sign, let this be the road, let it lead into my past and bring me home at last.
Patty Leone.
Woo! Another tricky one.
Thank you, Patty.
Love that song. Oh. Cousin Patty, thank you for tuning in down there in Florida, sunny Florida. Yeah, so next week we're going to be doing Broadway. And once a year, we always do a Broadway show, and I almost forgot. Somebody asked what the theme was next week. I said, let's do Broadway. So we have a couple special guests coming. Kurt and Nancy are coming back from New York. And other wonderful people I should know. That was, I should know, but I can't think of it right off. I can't find it quick enough. Oh, it's it. You know, Eddie, all of a sudden I looked up and I thought it was Patty's husband, Steve. And I thought, Steve's singing? I just at a glance from the side, I thought it was Steve. Anyway, hi, Eddie. Welcome back.
Well, thank you. I'm completely smitten with the Fernbergers. That was so beautiful. Love that.
Yes,
talk
but
about
a
love
lot
story.
of...
We should have done Love Story tonight, right? Nominated. I might have even won. Anyway, so we're back at Michel Legrand and the Bergmans.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know which order you wanted to do these two songs in.
Whatever. Well, now we're going to do
Now
it
we're
in this
doing,
order.
now we're doing, exactly.
I think
No
I'm
choice
going
anymore.
to do. I'm going to do the
Can you
snappy
take a step
one.
back and take the microphone with you?
What's that?
Take the
Take the
microphone
mic with me?
Yep. There you go. I want to get you. I want to get you in frame.
What did you say, Bob?
I'm going
Did
to
you
do.
say something
I'm going to do
pithy?
the snappy one.
You want the snappy one first?
Yeah, because you know, I'm sure
Snappy
that.
one is one of the few songs Johnny Mercer wrote lyrics and music.
Oh.
Johnny Mercer, music
Yeah.
and lyrics.
Oh yes.
Lost the Oscar to Love Is a Many Splendored Thing. Which Bob Al Alberts, my buddy who I grew up with, had the hit record with that with the Four Aces.
The schmaltziest song ever written.
Schmaltziest song ever. Love is a man. Anyway.
Well, he also, the other non-winners that year, Unchained Melody,
Yeah.
same year. Love
think
is
about that
Love
going
is a
back.
Tender Trap, same year.
Sammy Kahn.
Yep.
Jimmy Van Heusen.
I'll Never Stop Loving You, also Sammy Kahn. All the same year, and they all lost.
And Something's Gotta Give lost, and from Daddy Longlegs, but it was sung in the movie by Fred Astaire.
Amazing.
You can't call yourself a loser if you wrote a song that Fred Astaire sang in a movie.
And a song that has become part of the Great American Songbook, and people sing all the time.
I love it. I
Me
love
too.
it. It's in the new show.
I love
so
it. Okay, Eddie Bruce.
Hit it, Robert.
All right.
When an irresistible force such as you meets an old immovable object like me, you can bet, sure as you live, some's gotta give, some's gotta give, some's gotta give. And when an irrepressible smile such as yours warms an old implacable heart such as mine, don't say no, 'cause I insist. Somewhere, somehow, someone's gotta be kissed. So on guard, who knows what the fates have in store from their vast, mysterious sky. I'll try hard, ignoring those lips I adore. But how long can anyone try? So fight, 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 fight it with all of our might. Chances are some heavenly star-spangled night we'll find out just as sure as we live. Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give. Egan. So on guard, who knows what fates have in store from their vast mysterious sky. I'll try hard, ignoring those lips I adore. But how long can anyone try? Come on, Bobby, ready? Fight, 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 fight it with all of your might. Chances are some heavenly star-spangled night you'll find out just as sure as you live. Something's gotta give, 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 something's gotta give.
Eddie Bruce.
Woo!
Ah.
Thank you very much. I think it's such a fun fun song.
It is.
Something about the bridge on that On Guard, it stays in my head now. For 3 days I'll be hearing that.
Yeah, right.
It's like an earworm I'm going to have from that.
Now, did you say this is in your next show?
Yeah, and my next show is featuring a lot of these people we're talking about. It's called Mancini, Mercer, and Michel.
And it's in
And
2
so
weeks.
it's-
2 weeks from tonight, right?
Yeah, it's right, March 26th
Yeah.
at Chris's Jazz Cafe in Philadelphia
You see it scrolling across the screen
on
there.
Sansom Street. And I'm really excited because it's the first show that I'm going to really do with an audience with the great Ted Firth, pianist from New York, who's just an incredible arranger and pianist. And, Bob can't be there. I'll be happy to play with Ted.
Yeah, well, Ted's amazing.
Ted is.
And Ted's
He is
brother, what's his brother again? The Firth brothers.
Is there another Firth?
Yeah, Ted has a brother who used to play a
didn't
lot
know
for
that.
Margaret Whiting, I think, when we had the cabaret.
So I didn't know that. Is that true?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not
I think
getting...
I don't think. No, you may be right. I don't know Ted's family, but
I
I
just
thought he
drew-
was the
I
first,
just-
and now there's a second.
He's not the Firth.
Anyway, Chris's Jazz Cafe in 2 weeks.
That's all.
Eddie Bruce. Absolutely. So check it out. It's scrolling across the
God.
screen there. You can get
Yeah,
your
there's 2
tickets.
shows. I think 7:30 and 9, and it's just the 2 of us. So kind of like a 2 for the road kind of thing. But that's one of the songs Mancini wrote. We will be doing.
I love Two for
So
the Road.
and all the Michel Legrand songs will be the ones he wrote with the Bergmans, because I just think their lyrics are just so extraordinary. And this song is one of them. This thing lost the Oscar in I think 70,
I just looked it up. I think it was 71.
maybe 71.
Yeah.
See, that's always confusing because the
1970,
movie is
1970.
70, but the Oscars are in 71,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, but it was for the year 1970. You're right, and
Yeah.
it lost to For All We Know was the winner that year.
Look at the 2 of us.
Yeah.
this is a
Carpenters,
better- This is a
yeah.
better song. I'm sorry, I think. But,
I like
Eddie
it.
Bruce.
would you like to do it, Robert?
Yes, I just noticed that Chris Dufour is watching, and you said you were going to be at Chris's Jazz Club. Is that Chris Dufour's club?
It must be.
No, it must be Chris.
He knows
Okay.
better than to be in show business.
Now there's going to be a rumor. Chris is going to be getting hit up by all these performers.
Well,
Can you
Chris's
book me?
Jazz Cafe is one of the oldest jazz clubs in the country. So
Oh, Chris is too young.
yeah, so he couldn't have possibly owned that. Yeah. But it's cool. It's a cool place.
All
Happy
right.
to be there.
Here we go.
Little boy lost in search of little boy found. You go wandering, wandering, stumbling, tumbling round, round. When will you find what's on the tip of your mind? And why are you blind to all you ever were, never were, really are, nearly are? Little boy false in search of little boy true. Will you be ever done traveling, always unraveling you running away could lead you further astray. And as for fishing in streams for pieces of dreams, those pieces will never fit. What is the sense of it, little boy blue? Don't let your little sheep roam. It's time, come blow your horn, meet the morn, look and see, can you be far from home? little boy true? Will you be ever done traveling, always unraveling you running away could lead you further astray. And as for fishing in streams for pieces of dreams, those pieces will never fit. What is the sense of it? Little boy blue, don't let your little sheep roam. It's time, come blow your horn, meet the morn. Look and see, can you be far from home?
Eddie Bruce.
Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you, Eddie.
Love that.
Thank you so much.
What a good song.
Remember, Restaurant Luca?
Ristorante Luca this Friday and the next 2 Saturdays, and then a lot of plugs. And then March 26th at Chris's for a whole new show. That's a really
Yeah.
cool
Yeah.
place to hear music.
And other things to be announced.
To be announced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thanks, Eddie.
Cool.
Yeah, and you just got back. Also, tell them real quick too. You just got back from doing shows in Boca Raton.
Did shows in Bonita Springs, and then Boca, and then West Palm, and trying to break into that little Florida market so it could get a little warm in February, and it worked out. And we had some nice audiences. We did our Tony Bennett show down there twice, and we did our Anthony Newley show, and it was really fun. Really fun.
Great.
Just to be in a new place and singing for different people.
Yeah.
Oh, there's more Philadelphians down there. You wouldn't even believe it. They all flocked, luckily. Yeah, it was great.
They
Great
fly
fun.
south for the winter. Great to see you,
All
Eddie.
the
Thank you so
snowbirds.
much.
Thanks, Michael.
Oh, well, our next performer is getting ready to come up. I also saw Russ Malloy is watching us tonight. Russ, I want to get you up here to be on our show sometime. Another one of my wonderful singers I get to occasionally work with down in Asbury Park.
And Dustin Tam is out there.
Yeah,
I don't know if you saw Johnny Rudnick.
I did.
Yeah. And who else is
I'm always impressed. I'm always touched to so many performers watch the show because you support each other, and that's what we are. We're one big family of support. And we got to my open mic things last night. I had 23 singers at the Asbury last night, and probably 50 people out there in the audience, and it
You
was
were
just one big love fest.
You were so ecstatic. I haven't heard you that ecstatic about a night in a long
Well,
time.
there were all these theater group people, and they decided to they all just were doing winging it for duets, but they were as if they were much rehearsed. Stuff from Wicked and
Nice.
even Suddenly Seymour last night was pretty amazing, and Shallow we did from. We had a lot of duets and a couple duets from Miss Saigon, believe it or not.
Nice.
It was fun. It was good.
Well, Louisa Haggerty's back, and she's doing a song that
Yes.
actually won the Academy Award. And this was interesting because...
As we're down to our final three.
Yeah, this is interesting because You Light Up My Life was the winner, but there's a great song, Candle on the Water, from Pete's Dragon. That was the same year. Nobody Does It Better from The Spy Who Loved Me was the same year. And so it's interesting this one caught on. And this was like a one-hit wonder, right? I don't think the person who sang this ever had another hit that I know
So Many Nights?
of. So Many Nights, really?
That's Leanne Rimes.
Yeah, but this is the who sang the original though?
Oh, she's all.
Debbie Boone.
She didn't. I thought she Debbie Boone did, right? She sang it, and it was lip synced by Didi Khan in the movie.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Anyway, You Light Up My Life
Probably because I didn't see the movie.
from 1977.
It must have been an animated film or something.
No, it was the 50th Academy Awards in 1977, and here's Louisa Haggerty.
So sing along at home. Just sing along because I know you want to. My friend Joe Maloney's watching. I know she's going to be singing away out there. So here we go.
to carry on. You light up my days and fill my nights with song. Rolling at sea, adrift on the water. Could it be finally I'm turning for home? Finally a chance to say, hey, I love you. Never again to be all alone. You light up my life. You give me hope to carry on. You light up my days and fill my nights with song. You light up my life. You give me hope to carry on. You light up my days and fill my nights with song. It can't be wrong when it feels so right. 'Cause you light up my life.
Louisa Haggerty, lighting up our lives.
Aw, thank you.
Thank you, Louisa.
I remember when that song came out, they played it to death on the radio. Till
It was
we
a
were all
number one
sick of
hit
it.
for a very long time.
And then all of a sudden, years later, I'm like, oh my God, I missed that song. It was so pretty. So it's so nice to have it back tonight. Anyway, wow, is it Michael and Patty time together?
Just about. Patty's getting herself organized over there.
While Patty's getting ready, I want to say hi to Christian.
Hey,
Christian.
Christian.
Hey,
Hey, there you are.
great show.
Where's your bow tie? I know you didn't get the memo.
Yikes, I did not.
No, you're the producer. You're not supposed to be all dressed up. You're supposed
I'm
to
not
be in
even
black.
supposed to be on camera.
Well, you know, we break that rule every week.
I was going to say, though, the next song, I think is the most modern song of the whole set.
Yeah,
And
probably.
early 80s. So I used to have I know we haven't said the name of the song, but I used to have a Fievel stuffed
Teddy
animal. Yeah, I loved it. And my mom was really mad because I took off the hat. He has that great, like, newsboy's hat, and I used to wear the hat.
Aw.
You wore the hat.
There you go. So you can say the name of the song now.
You must
That'll
have been a
make more
wee
sense.
thing, a tiny little thing.
It was a big stuffed animal.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thank
Loving
you,
the show.
Thank you for being with us. You're amazing. I don't know what we'd do without you. Hi, Marcy. It's good for tuning in. Are you ready, Trish?
I'm ready, as I'll ever be.
This is the other animated film that you didn't see, An American Tale, and it was a DreamWorks film, not Disney.
Not Disney.
I know.
Disney, yeah, just saying. All right.
All animated films are not Disney.
It just seems that way.
All right, I love this one.
It's a pretty. Somewhere out there beneath the pale moonlight, someone's thinking of me and loving me tonight.
Somewhere out
saying a prayer that we'll find one another in that big somewhere out there. And even though I know how very far apart we are, it helps to think we might be wishing on the same bright star.
And even though I know how very far apart we are, it helps to think we might be sleeping on the same bright star. Somewhere out there, and love can see us through. Then we'll be together somewhere out there, out where dreams come true.
And even though I know how very far apart we are, it helps to think we might be wishing on the same bright star.
And when the night wind starts to sing a lonesome lullaby, it helps to think we're sleeping underneath that same big sky. Somewhere out there, if love can see us through, then we'll be together somewhere out there, out where dreams come true.
Patty Leone.
Michael Troutman,
Thank you, Patty.
Bob Egan. Thank you.
I love that. Everybody loves that song. Oh, Michael time. Yes, it is Michael time. Sharon Sweeney's probably hoping it's going to be an Irish song, but it's not, Sharon. Sorry.
It's not. And I gave you a list of songs, and you and Eddie chose this.
I know. Eddie, I said to Eddie, these are the 10 choices for Michael. What do you think? And this one, we both said yes. So Jacqueline, Paul, and hi, Jackie, is out there too. And I know you're going to like this one
Not
too.
one we do often, but I think it's a great song for where we are right now. And I have a very strong memory of this song on the Academy Awards because it was Johnny Carson was hosting that year, and the person who sang it was not a real person.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. And rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and granted when wished on the morning star.
Somebody thought of that, and someone believed it, and look what it's done so far.
What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing?
And what do we think we might see?
Well, someday we'll find it,
The rainbow
connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me,
all of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Have you been half asleep? And have you heard voices? I heard them calling my name. Is that the sweet sound that calls the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same, and I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something that I'm supposed to be, and someday we'll find it, that rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. La 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 la.
Yay!
Thanks, guys.
Always such a good feel-good song.
Yep.
Was that what was his name again that wrote that?
The Rainbow Connection was written by Paul Williams.
Paul Williams. That's it. That's
Yeah,
it.
Paul
I always want to slip and say John Denver, but it's not. It's Paul Williams. Anyway, everybody say goodbye.
Hey, everybody say goodbye. It's time. We're
Thank
ending the show,
you.
believe it or not. Hey, Eddie and Patty and anyone who might want to say goodbye, now's your time.
Everybody's gotten a little too comfortable here tonight, kids.
Here we are.
There they are. All right. Thank you all for being with us tonight, celebrating live music. Thank you, Eddie, and thank you, Patty, and Louisa, and Ted, and of course, Michael Troutman, and Christian. You're all the best. See you next week. Have a good week. Thanks.
Bye.
Bobby.